Very good morning to all of you. In our previous lab, we have done few programs of JDBC, right? We have seen this prepared statement, then we have done this scrollable result set, and we have seen this updatable result set. This is what we have done. Now, what we will do today is this two programs. This one is related to the procedure, how to store the procedure, and this last one that is for the transaction management functionality. This two what we are going to do today, right? Excuse me. Fine. So what you need to do in this, I'm pasting this over here in the chat box. Write a JDBC application which will interact with the database. First task, what you are doing is create a store procedure which will insert one record into the employee table. So you need to create one of the employee table, right? And in which it will insert what you need to do, store the procedure which will insert one record. Okay. Then create a store procedure which will retrieve the salary for the given employee ID. So you have to make one of the procedure which will just retrieve the data where given employee ID. So whenever you will enter the employee ID, it will show you the view salary kind of here the procedure you can create. And the third one, write a Java application which will call the above procedure and display appropriate information onto the screen. So it is a simply a kind of select star from this simply, but here you want to do it in the terms of procedure. Okay. So you already know what is the procedure is, right? You have already learned this into your theory session. So I hope you know about it very well. So please try this by your own. Okay. Please try this. I hope you guys already know how to create the procedure. Do you know that? Then please write here the syntax into the chat box. I want to see that you know that thing or not. Then and only then you will be able to do this program, no? Please do it. Have you tried this program? Say yes or no at least. Have you done this? guys are not giving me any response. What I need to understand? Tell me. Doing okay. Fine. Great. Do it. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes more. Okay, fine. Just see the code, right? I'm not showing you how to do it. There it is. Procedure menu. Fine. Just check here how to do it. You only need to check for the output, right? Once I'm showing you the output, no, you guys are not doing anything. See here, I've taken one of this procedure demo, right? Database URL here you need to change because it is said to be, you have to create one employee database. So in employee database, I've created one of the table after here, right? So this is what I'm giving here, EMP. EMP is nothing but my database, and the username and this password and all, they will remain same. So here inside this try, sorry, yeah. Here I'm just first registering for my drivers, then I'm establishing the connection here, driver manager dot get connection db URL username and password. Connection has been successfully done. Then I'm writing here statement stmt equals to connection dot create statement. So first it has created the statement, and now I'm writing here the query in the string variable that create procedure. and then you need to write that procedure into the single quotation. You are writing here insert data. That is the name of your procedure. Okay, create procedure, insert data in employee name would be varchar of 30, in employee salary would be as double, begin, insert into employee. So here employee is my table name, right? Employee is my table name. Insert into employee, values, e name, then e salary, and I'll simply end this procedure. How to write the procedure, that you already know. How to write it, that you know, right? Fine. So please write this query specially. Just write it down into the single quotation. Then we are simply executing that query, right? stmt.execute query. Here it will write insert procedure created. So it is done. Now the second task was view the salary, right? So for that, again, you are creating this create statement. You are writing here query equals to create procedure named as view salary in e name varchar of 30. So you just want to know the employee name, where select the salary from the employee, where name equals to this, name equals to this employee name. So wherever you are writing just the employee name, you are getting the salary. You can even change here just by the employee ID, you can even get the salary. So you can change here, right, in the view salary. That is up to you. Now what you are doing is stmt dot simply execute the query. Now you are creating here callable statement. Why you are creating this callable statement? Because here you are dealing with the procedure, right? No, you are not dealing with the normal result set. You are dealing here with the procedure. So for that, here you are writing callable statement cstmt equals to connection dot prepare call, and you want to call your insert data with these values, because here we have just created the procedure. We have not entered any data yet, right? We have just created one of the procedure named as insert data, and here I have just created with the view salary, but the employee name and everything that I need to give here, no? So what I'm writing here is callable statement cstmt equals to connection dot prepare call, and with this curly braces I'll call insert data name of my procedure, and I'll write here question mark question mark. So here I can set the string. I can write here abc named person. So cstmt dot set string, because the first column that is for the employee name and the second column is for the employee salary. Okay, so that two only I have created here. So cstmt dot set double. So for the second column I'm setting this as the salary. Okay, just keep it less. So this is what the 10,000 whatever you are writing, that is for the salary, which is in double. And then I'll simply execute this callable statement, okay, with the use of that object cstmt dot execute. So I'll simply execute it. Second, here it will print values inserted using your stored procedure. Second, you want to call view salary here, right? So view salary you have performed here via the employee name, right? You can even create one more column here, which is your employee ID, and you can view it via the employee ID, right? So that is up to you. Here I have created only two columns. One is for employee name and second one is for employee salary. Okay, so here I'm writing this see stmt.set string 1 abc. So I want to know the salary of this abc named person. So this will be executed your view salary procedure, and I'm simply executing this procedure again. Fine. Then here I'm having result set. Result set rs equals to cstmt.execute query. While you are having the records, because I want to display all the records, no, I just want to print the name also here. I want to print the salary also here, right? So here, while rs dot next, whenever there is the record, you can write here rs dot get string, and here you can type the employee name e underscore name, e name, e salary, right? So you can get the salary here and the name. So you can change this thing. Okay. Name also you can take it via that rs dot get string, and here for the salary it is written rs dot get double. Okay, and here finally we are closing everything, and the rest of the code that you already know, right? So please finish this and let me know if you are facing any of the error. Okay, say at least yes or no. Excuse me. Hello, please say at least yes or no. If you are facing any of the query, you can let me know this thing, right? And first finish this program. You will surely face some errors. That is I am saying. Okay, because it is new for you, no, procedures and all. Fine. Yeah, do it. Is it done? If it is done, you can start with the last program of JDBC, where you are demonstrating the transaction management. You know, na rollback query and so many things. So that you are applying over here into this transaction management. Please try this. Is it done? The first program. Are you facing any errors or anything? Yes, everyone. Fine. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. In progress. Fine. Good. Okay, fine. So now the very last program of JDBC that you need to develop or you need to demonstrate here transaction management, right? So for that, what we are doing here is, see, again here we are using our student database, right? And here we are establishing our connection and everything, right? Now here what I'm doing first is connection dot set auto commit false. Okay, so what it will do you remember this? Do you know what this auto commit set false will do? Do you know what is commit first? Somebody need to answer. Huh? This is what the two-way communication, not one-way communication. Okay, to save the data, right? Suppose if I'll give you the example of the ATM, right? If a user is having any of the account into the bank, so if from the ATM machine, if somebody is actually taking some money, let's example the 500 rupees, so it should be debited from his account at the same time, right? Middle process where or you can take any example like you are crediting amount to anybody else account, right? If here the person is A and here the person is B, if we are giving money, excuse me, if we are giving money from the person A's account to the person's B's account, right? So suppose here right now the amount is the 1,000 and the B is having amount that is 2,000. If A is transferring money 500 to B, then what should happen? First, it should be debited from the account A and it should be credited to the account B. This both the process should be done in the same time, right? It is not like that one of the process has been done, but the another process has not been done, right? Both the process should be committed. Fine. I hope this is only the concept of your DBNS, right? So here the amount would be 500 and here the amount would be 2,500 at the last, right? No, 500 debited from this original amount 1,000. Okay, say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So here what we are doing is set auto commit false. Then we are creating statement object that stmt equals to connection dot create statement, stmt dot execute update, because we are updating our data, that insert into student values 180, that is suppose roll number, this is what the name and this is what the address, this is what I'm inserting, and then I'm doing connection dot commit. Connection dot commit means it will save that value. Then system.out.println, and after updation, if I'll check my result set rs equals to stmt.execute query and select star from student, and I'll simply fetch the records while rs.next means some record is there, I'll simply print get integer of 1 2 and 3, right? This is what I'm doing. If you will not write that connection dot commit, and if you will check this after updation, what you are getting, and once you will write that connection dot commit, so it will save the data. Otherwise we have set auto commit is false, it will not save the data automatically, right? Okay, I hope you are getting what we need to do in this transaction. So please finish this very small program, right? And here we have finished all our JDBC programs, right? And from the very next lab, you will be having another faculty, right, who will conduct your lab of AJP. Okay. So this is what our last lab with you guys. Once it is done, you just let me know that it is done.
Hello, ma'am. Can you scroll down?
This is what the code with what we are having for just for the catch and finally, which is very common, right? No, our main code is still this only. Okay, fine. If it is done, you can write your enrollment numbers and you may leave. That's all for today. We have finished till this JDBC programs, and from the next time, another faculty will start with the Servlet, right? Servlet programs.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Ayush.
Ma'am, what type of questions will be asked in mid-semester exam? Like, will there be coding? Like, we will have to complete a code block, or what type of question?
See, those questions will be set by your theory session faculty. So I really don't know what kind of question she will ask. So better you can ask to those
Okay.
faculties.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. can write your numbers and you may leave the meet. Please write it down quickly. You guys, please write down your enrollment numbers quickly if you haven't written it yet. Shyam, Kushal, please write your numbers and you may leave the meet.